This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Thursday morning. If you're headed out there today, remember, allow yourself some extra time. The concern for drivers is the wind and the potential for icy patches out on the roads. The temperatures did drop below freezing overnight, which means some surfaces that were wet are now possibly frozen over. Police say, remember, allow some extra space between you and the other drivers as well. The cold weather also a big concern. Several warming centers are now open. Among them, the Farmington Hills Fire Station headquarters, the Caustic Activities Center, the Cass Social Services World Building, and the Detroit Rescue Mission Ministries. We have a complete list for you and the hours posted on our website. We have an update for you on that apartment complex in Oak Park where several people have been without heat now for weeks. The management company there for the Loop on Greenfield now says a new boiler is on the way. However, it's a large unit, so it's considered a specialty order, which means longer than normal delivery times. In the meantime, management says they are planning to help tenants in any way they can. In Monroe, police are on the hunt for several exotic deer now on the loose. Police in Bedford Township say more than 10 deer escaped from the Indian Creek Zoo, and it appears they had some help doing it too. Zoo officials say the deer got out through a fence that someone damaged.
It's a shame that somebody would go in there and do that because they're probably not that scared of humans. They'll probably walk right up to somebody.
The deer should be easy to spot, too. Police say they're known as piebald. They're multicolored, and if you see one, call police right away. In sports, the Pistons are off until Saturday, and they can use the break after losing their second straight game last night. The Celtics beat them 130-120. And the Lions back in action tonight in primetime, hosting the Green Bay Packers at Ford Field. That showdown kicks off shortly after 8. We'll have special live pregame coverage for you on CBS News Detroit starting at 4 this afternoon. The Lions, of course, going for their 11th win in a row. Go Lions. Right now, let's go ahead and check in with Troy Bridges for a look at that forecast. And Troy, a lot of folks wondering about maybe tailgating tonight and how the weather is going to hold up.
It is going to be cold again tonight. Sandra, we're talking about feels like temperatures through the day only in the teens, and then once again early in the morning tomorrow feeling like the single digits. This morning feeling like the single digits, and of course there are those slick spots on the roads from what we saw overnight with the snow. A few flurries, a few light flakes flying into the afternoon today, but not much more of that. It really will be all about the wind and that cold air. This is the feels like temperature through the day today and the early morning temperatures tomorrow as well. So feeling like the teens today, the actual high goes to 32 degrees, and then tomorrow morning it will feel like the single digits, much like this morning. We won't rule out a couple of snowflakes flying, but not much more adding up on the roadways. There are going to be slick spots as you drive for the next several hours, so watch out for that. We will be mostly dry, though, into the next couple of days, which is some good news. We'll see some melting as we do warm a little bit above freezing later in the week. But today, highs look like this: 29 in Howell, 28 in Pontiac, 32 for the high today in Detroit. And on into the next 7 days, you will see that chance for some warmer air, not much warmer, 47 by Sunday, and then we go to 50 by Monday, with rain chances returning on Monday and then also Tuesday. Sandra, back to you.
Troy, thank you. That's a look at your headlines, and we'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.